Hello folks, welcome back to the Liverpool Complete Playthrough. Now we're going to kick things off today with a chat, because if you can see here, we've got games coming up. We've got Arsenal coming up today, sorry, Chelsea coming up today, Arsenal tomorrow, Tottenham the day after that. So some big games coming up. But I'm going to spend the first part of this video, it's about 18 days, hence I'm going to spend the first part of this video just chatting about what's happening on the channel. So the video was called The Next Series, which I'm sure people are very interested in. Of course, we've finished a road trip now. We still have the Liverpool save going on, which I'm going to try and do more regularly. It's just I've been streaming a lot recently and really enjoying it. So this has taken not a complete backseat, but just a little break during the old half-term sort of bank holiday moments in England. So what happens next? I mean, a lot of you will now know that Spal, the team in Italy, who have just been promoted from Serie B, is the save that I'm going to do. Now, the question, though, I've got on, well, many lips are wondering, is, I mean, these players would all be very good at Liverpool, but the question people are wondering is, when's that starting? Where is it starting in terms of Serie B or Serie A? And I've kind of flipped between the two. I initially thought we should do Serie A, we should go straight into it and see how we get on. Then part of me thought, well, it'd be different, wouldn't it, to try and get promoted with a team that have been promoted and then go from there. And now I'm kind of in between. I think there's pros and cons to both. We've got a long time left before FM 18 comes around the corner, and I think a little Italian journey will rekindle some love from the Parma days. And for people that haven't seen an Italian journey, they're very interesting due to the rules that they've got in place. You can only sign a certain amount of foreign players. You can only have a certain amount of foreign players. It's really, really good. So I think we'll start in Serie B, just because to get the team that currently exists, build them up, and then build from there should be quite fun. They are a favourite to win the league, so the chances of being promoted are higher than they would normally be. So if we do get that promotion, then it's good. If we don't get it, at least it'll be somewhat funny for everyone. So there's a pro and a con there. If we get sacked by a spell, not even getting the promotion that they've got in real life, that's going to be a problem. So we can kind of compare our progress against real life in that regard. So I think what we'll do then, as I say, we'll start in Serie B, and so you're now wondering, so when is this happening? Soon, probably by the end of the week. Hopefully by Friday. If not Friday, I very rarely start series on a weekend, so it'll roll over to Monday. There's a very good chance it will indeed be Monday. The other issue with doing it in Serie A, people might be sitting there going, well, just do it in Serie A, Ben, it'll be fine, do it in Serie A. The playoff system in Italy and Serie B doesn't end till the 10th of June, so I can't really wait, and I don't want to predict who goes up. So I think with all that in mind, we'll start in Serie B and try and get them up and do our best to do that. I think that's the best solution. A few people might be wondering, why are you doing Spell? All will be revealed. If you don't already know, some of you will know. If you don't already know, all will be revealed in episode 1. So keep a lookout for that. Now, back to the Liverpool save. You've seen me just sort of flicking through in the background. International break, so not really much to go over, if we're completely honest. Chelsea in 6th position. And with the way the save's been going, we're in 4th. It's getting tighter and tighter at the top. If we take a look at the Premier League table, I mean, in fact, we'll do this in a minute. We're still 8 days away from the Chelsea game. I'm just hoping that with this international break, no one gets injured. I've already got Emre Can out with a suspension. Got sent off, of course, last episode against West Brom. So Wijnaldum and Henderson will be in the middle. And it's what we do elsewhere. The good thing about the winter break is that we should, if I'm not mistaken, have a very close to fully fit squad, which we've not had all that much so far this season, so that will be exciting. As Chelsea's Antonio Conte, not only winning the Premier League in real life, but has just won himself Manager of the Month. So well done, Antonio, you've done well there. Congratulations to you. Hopefully there's the curse of the Manager of the Month. That was always a thing, wasn't it, back in the day? So yeah, new series coming soon. Along with that, not only are we doing a new series, I'm still streaming pretty regularly as well at the moment. This video comes out, there's a chance I'm actually live right now. Of course, that does depend on when you watch it, I realise. But twitch.tv/DrBenji, we've just got Fulham promoted to the Premier League. So it's quite exciting to see what we do with a newly promoted side in the Premier League. And then from that point on, the interesting thing's going to be, I'm going to do some, well, hopefully interesting, you'll think so anyway. We're going to dip into the world of FM experiments. Now, in the past, I've been a little bit critical of FM experiments because I think some of them are a little bit samey. You're basically just simulating a year and seeing what happens. I think if you make them a little bit more involved, a little bit more exciting by doing more within one experiment, then I think that's something I'm certainly interested in doing. I think throughout the summer, with the amount of transfer stuff that goes on, then I should definitely give it a go and see what we can do. And of course, I'll be willing to take your suggestions as well and things you'd like to see. So, I mean, actually, we'll say that now. If you've got any suggestions for upcoming experiments, things like that, things you've not seen before. Like, I'll give you an example of what I'm going to do soon then. So with Romelu Lukaku, of course, he's predicted to be going to a number of places, expected to leave Everton. So I thought, rather than just saying how he would do at Chelsea, let's see how he does at 6 different clubs. Let's see where Everton spend the money, and let's do that sort of over the course of 5 seasons and see where he ends up going, how he ends up doing at different teams, where he would have fitted in had he gone the season before. There was a lot of talk he would have left last summer but stayed at Everton. So things like that. So we're going to, rather than just doing one player on one team, we're going to go a little bit deeper. So hopefully that's the sort of thing you're looking forward to, as we are very, very close to the Chelsea game. I'm not doing the press conference because I'm just shy, frankly, so I won't be doing it this time around. And I'm hoping, again, a win here. You increase the gap between yourselves and Chelsea, and we'll take a look at the league table. And there's Mane then, nearly back to full fitness. Not quite, very close though. You can see 61 points, Chelsea on 58, and the goal difference are very, very similar. If Chelsea were to beat us, they already have a game in hand, as do United are behind us, then that puts the cat amongst the pigeons. If we beat them, though, that creates a little bit of separation, which is exactly what we are looking for. So let's see how we get on. Speaking of Lukaku, by the way, 17 goals for Everton this season, and they're only in around 10th position, which isn't the best, is it? Right, let's take a look then. Emre Can, as mentioned, is suspended. Origi's still out with a bit of an injury as well, but everyone else is looking good, raring to go. Let's get Peter Crouch on the bench instead of Alexander-Arnold. Why not? If we just bring up the, where is it? I want to bring up the road trip view. There it is, because it's just quite a nice view to have. Although that looks really squashed. It's fine now. The 100% look weird. I think it's because you don't very often see 100%. Is that why it looks odd? Either way, there we are. I've made it look nicer. Emre Can out, then we'll put Wijnaldum in. And of course, if you remember the West Brom game last time out, we played Milner in this attacking wing role. Now, playing Chelsea, who you would expect to be a little bit more attacking, that might be something we can do again. I actually think that might be the thing we do. Henderson and Wijnaldum in the middle. Lallana behind Firmino. Keita on one side. You've got Kolasinac, of course, who's joined Arsenal now, interestingly, in real life. Matip, Van Dijk, Klein, and Simon Mignolet. So, yeah, we'll go with this team. I mean, we've got Coutinho there, actually. Bloody hell. What do we do with Coutinho? Do we bring him in? I think we bring Coutinho back in, actually, and put Keita on the right, Coutinho on the left. We'll do that. Right, here we go then. Party time is cooking off. Chelsea, Liverpool, always a big game, and at Anfield. Of course, a few years ago, you might remember Chelsea, Liverpool at Anfield. There was an incident. Actually, when I think about it, Chelsea, Liverpool at Anfield, there's been a few incidents. Luis Suarez bit someone as well, didn't he? So it was all kicking off. Gerrard had a fall. That makes him sound about 70, and he fell down some stairs, but that's not what I mean. Chelsea playing the Conte way. I mean, Willian and Hazard playing a little bit more central. That might be a bit annoying, I think, but we'll see. It's these wide areas that I'm interested to see. They've got Roberto Rosales. Like in English, it would just be Rosales, but that doesn't sound like that's what it would be. It looks okay. Venezuelan, 28, a bit older as well. And let's see how we get on then. Team talk-wise, we're going to get passionate. Game against Chelsea, this should certainly be up for. And I'm going to tell them I've got faith in them and they can make a difference today. Firmino's not reacted yet. We react now? No. Okay, as ever, in 3D then, as we walk out of the tunnel, it's Chelsea-Liverpool, and it's a big game, very big game. Who have they got in goal? I don't think they've got Courtois in goal, have they? Who have they got? It is Courtois. He wears 13. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that's wrong. I feel like first-choice goalkeepers should always wear the number 1. It's just occurred to me that Simon Mignolet wears the number 22. So what am I talking about? As Henderson strikes at Courtois, who I'm not joking there, folks, he's out of the pitch. He's stood behind the line. So is that not... Okay, that's not... He still kept it in there, apparently. So, the rules are the rules, I guess. Excuse me when I just take a sip of tea. That's why I should edit these. Right, we'll go... Oh, I thought we were going to be on attack. We're not on the attack at all. It's actually Chelsea that bring it away. Plays it inside to Hazard. It's Cesc Fabregas now. Knocks it back to David Luiz. Into Hazard again. And Chelsea starting to work things a little bit. But Lallana gets in there. Plays it to Coutinho. Firmino sets Keita free. And Keita to the right-hand side. Oh, finds a shot on goal. Gets it into the back of the net. Chelsea have taken a 1-0 defeat at this stage of the game. I don't know why I've said it like that for. Keita with the goal then. And it was some lovely little bit of vision. Lallana won it back. It was very Liverpool, actually, wasn't it? When you think about the way Liverpool play at the moment. If you watch that again from behind the goal, you've got Fabregas out there on that far side. Lallana gets in, closes down, wins it back. Coutinho into Firmino, and the runner on the outside, obviously usually Mane for Liverpool, but Keita, since we've signed him, gets in there and just pokes the ball through Thibaut Courtois, and it is 1-0 to Liverpool. And this is a huge result, huge game. Not just because it gets the sort of the difference between us and Chelsea a little bit wider, but you've got to think about that title. Still on. It's very, very tight at the top. United on 62. Let's say Chelsea probably fall out of the title race if we beat them here. There's only 6 games to go after this one, and we're coming forward with it again. The title here is still on. As Firmino gets it pinched touch off him by Fabregas, and I should stop talking about titles while Chelsea are attacking. Eden Hazard goes through. Oh, it's fallen to Costa, who that is miss of the season right there. That is miss of the season. That's poor. Very poor from Diego. Not good at all. Fabregas then playing the ball in to the middle, headed by Van Dijk, and they're going to recycle this though. So Fabregas is going to be, again, putting it into the middle, you would suspect. Ball's driven along the ground, Lallana clears, and Van Dijk sets it forward to Roberto Firmino. I can't imagine there'll be much of a highlight from this now. Zuma gets back well, and it remains 1-0. So nearly half an hour gone, 25 minutes on the clock, and things are looking very, very good. We could do with increasing our goal difference, though, as Spurs, I think, have just taken the lead. Go to 68. That is quite the difference as Van Dijk gets up very, very high and heads clear. Hazard, though, lovely pick out to Azpilicueta on this left-hand side. He finds a ball, well, nearly into the middle, but it's blocked. Now Henderson perhaps brings this away, if he can just keep control of it, and he does so. Does really, really well. Forward to Roberto Firmino now, who's got options either side. Finds Coutinho on this left-hand side, plays it all the way back to Keita, who's in a similar spot to before, and he does a similar thing to before. Keita, with his second of the game, playing that attacking wing role. He's really pushed up, really involved so far this season. It's his 9th goal of the season, 2 of which have come in this game. Liverpool 2, Chelsea 0. That was, of course, the result when Liverpool... Let's just move on. Keita with the goal. Don't want to think about it. And it's 2-0. Chelsea, they're out of this. They're gone. It's done. It's over. Whereas Liverpool looking good. 50-50 in possession, though. And if we're honest, it's not a game of controlling. Usually, that's how I've set us up. But both times now, we've come out from really a counter-attacking position and scored both times. I'm going to tell them I'm very happy to keep it up. And I tell you, we've got some huge games coming up. Arsenal, Tottenham there, Southampton, another one. All of the top 4 playing each other in the next 4 games. That'll be for the rest of this week, by the way, just so you know. There will be one not each morning, sorry, at 5 PM this week, every single time before the new series starts, and then it'll go back to 2 a day. We're definitely doing another series or another season like this in this style to go alongside whatever new series we do, whether that's the second season with Liverpool or whether that's with a new team. Again, it will be up to you to decide at the end of the series, as I'm sure you've heard me say before. So as Chelsea come forward with it, they've got a chance to get back into this. 50 minutes on the clock. I tell you, Wijnaldum, though, snaps in there, wins the ball back, and we're going to have a chance to go forward again, you hope. Firmino, if he just knock it off to his pal, flicks it to Lallana, who plays it across to Henderson. It's been raining for a long time at Anfield, and it's getting muddy out there. Henderson, you can see, he's got very dirty knees at this point, and as Klein comes on this right-hand side, he's going to have options in the middle, you hope. 3-0 would surely be the end here. Into Keita, across to Firmino, who surely can't miss. Plays it back to Keita, who goes for the hat-trick. Very unselfish from Firmino. Ordinarily, you'd want him to shoot and turn there, and hopefully that doesn't cost us. Still 2-0. 55 minutes or so on the clock. Henderson with the corner kick. Whips it in towards the middle of the post. Well, Matip with great control. If he can pull it back, he does. Firmino makes it 3. It's Liverpool 3, Chelsea 0. And it's been a pretty demolition job-esque performance from us so far. The goal difference has to keep improving. And I didn't think it would be against Chelsea. Lovely control from Joel Matip. It looked like a giraffe was controlling it. But either way, 3-0, we'll take this so far. At this point, without Emre Can, without Sadio Mane, we're still putting in a really good performance. And Keita, who's on 2 goals, has put up a little bit of a thigh strain, I think, with half an hour to go. No point in risking him. Let's get him off. Let's bring Pastore on in that sort of advanced area. Not the quickest, but to give him a bit of game time is quite nice at this stage in his career. And it's going to be, I mean, if they score, if they come back now, we'll just bring Milner on if things get bad. Matip, though, first time ball out to Klein. Really, really nice pass. And now Henderson forward. Now Pastore. We've seen very little of Javier Pastore. What can he do for us here? Lovely ball back inside to Jordan Henderson. He finds Coutinho, nearly finds Coutinho. It's headed back down, though. Henderson again works it into Firmino for 4. Courtois claims, does well. And it remains 3-0. Half an hour left to go. Sorry, is there an injury? I guess there's an injury. That can't have been. He just kicks it out. Firmino makes it 4. That was a very bizarre moment. I just want to watch it again. Courtois kicks it out. Why does he just kick it out? Is there any reason? Comes forward with it, bang, boots it out for a throw. And, okay, there was an injury. There was an injury. Do we give it back to them here? I'm just intrigued to see if we were sporting. We were sporting. We gave it back. That's nice. You don't really, very rarely do you see highlights of that, but we did on this occasion. Firmino, though, let's make it 4. I just rarely see keepers boot the ball into the stands for no reason, but there you are. On the replay then, Pastore on the corner this time, whips it towards the back post, falls to Wijnaldum, who knocks it down for Firmino, who on the volley smashes it home. 4-0 against Chelsea. I'm enjoying this. I mean, definitely enjoying this. Can we make it 5? Kante had very little impact in the game. I've barely seen him. Fabregas into Hazard, though. If he can slide it through, he does to Costa, who from there doesn't really miss. It is 4-1. I mean, it's 4-1. We should be fine, right? At 4-1. Fabregas into Hazard, slides it through. Defensively a little bit all over the place. Matip closes down. Excuse me, gets nowhere near it. 4-1. It's 4-1, Ben. It's fine. As the time ticks down, I feel better and better about it. It looks like it's going to be game over. I could have made another change, but we just decided not to. This team seems to be doing the job. 20 seconds to go. Pastore, another corner whipped in. Cleared by Chelsea on this occasion. But I don't think they're going to score 3 in the next 10 seconds. So I'm pretty confident that this is going to be a fantastic 4-1 win for us. We'll see what happens elsewhere. I think Southampton have definitely dropped points as we've leapfrogged them. It creates that separation from us and Chelsea now. 6 points the difference. A huge win for us. It really is. Well done, lads. That's a good win. And yeah, elsewhere then, City won their game, although they're not really with us. They're still down in 12th at the moment. United winning 2-0. Tottenham winning 2-0. Arsenal 4-0. And as I say, Southampton drop points away at Middlesbrough, who are in the relegation zone. So that's really good news for us. And gives us every chance now of not only getting in the top 4 but continuing to push for that title. Tomorrow then, Arsenal in 3rd place. It's a battle between, actually well not 3rd place anymore, between 2nd and 3rd, and it's set to be a good one. Right, if you're looking forward to it, do drop a like. If you enjoyed this video, also drop a like. This might be the first one you've seen if you came to see about the new series. So yeah, the series again will be every single day now for the rest of the week, and I look forward to seeing you again. So we love with care from Minute to Bench. Until next time, I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye. And I'll remember, I might be streaming, so twitch.tv/DrBenji. Who knows?